Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella. So I know I'm a little bit behind today, but I just wanted to come on here real quick and do an energy check-in for the week. We just had that lunar eclipse over the weekend and I honestly felt completely drained. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in, see what's going on with the masculine. We're not going to check the feminine's energy. At the end, we'll probably just check like the energy of the connection. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also feel free to comment. And also be sure to keep your comments, you know, very positive vibes. I notice that some of you may be a little bit resentful towards your masculine. That's totally understandable. But at the same time, you know, I'm here to help you and have an understanding of your journey so that you can move forward, whether that be by yourself or, you know, back with your masculine. But essentially, I do readings for twin flames and separation. And usually people that watch these readings, they eventually would like to reconcile with their divine counterparts. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's see what's going on with the masculine spirit. And I already shuffled these guys, so. Oh, wow. The other day I had a card that started off with second chance for the masculine. So this is still on his mind, okay? I mean, that obviously has not gone away. He wants to make amends, you know. He wants to have an opportunity to be able to open up a window and shed some light into your situation, you know, to be able to be close to you again. We have closeness, sexuality, seclusion, be able to have that intimacy with you, most likely, you know, emotional intimacy, and or it could also be physical intimacy. One more here. So we got harmony, just really wanting to be balanced, you know, start off with a friendship, like a peace offering. Maybe play a song for you or something like that. Just something really sweet and very laid back. So that's a beautiful energy, because he knows, like, he knows that he broke your heart. You know, you guys are damaged from this situation, brokenhearted, destroyed. So yeah, he's definitely aware. What else, Spirit? What's going on with the masculine? Yeah, he definitely feels the distance between you guys. He definitely feels the separation. You know, sometimes the silence is deafening, so he really feels distant from you, and he would like to bring harmony so that you can bridge that gap, because you guys make each other happy. So look at this. You guys share the same feelings, okay? You guys are a mirror of each other. Shared feelings, it always comes back to you. Wow. Look at this. He knows that he wants to make a solid promise to you, a commitment, a higher level of commitment to be faithful. Wow. And he's thinking about your memories, okay? Really reminiscing. And I think that's what's also prompting him to want that second chance, because he wants to make new memories, because you guys have a lot of chemistry, okay? You have that spark, you know, that passion, that desire for each other. And right underneath that, there's farewell. So even though you guys had this intense, you know, chemistry, you know, something happened where you guys had to go your separate ways. Yeah, he got sidetracked. When he had to go separate ways, or she, or whoever that you're watching this for, there was a delay, a distraction, and change happened. So he could have been, or she could have been, your person could have been infatuated with somebody, or dealing with an addiction, somebody that just really distracted them, and they were compulsive about it. It could have been a third party. Yeah, it pretty much clouded their judgment. They were very unbalanced, very confused, and that's what started causing the distance between you guys. and they felt trapped because they didn't know which way to turn. Okay, they felt like you guys were just headed towards something and they were just not ready for that. So don't be mad at them for that. Okay, and then we have euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. So this finally came out because it was coming up earlier. So now it finally came out. You guys bring each other great happiness. Look at this. Infatuation, yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's break it down with some tarot. Let's see what's going on. Why second chance here, Spirit? For the masculine. That's too many cards. Okay. Oh, wow. The devil came out. Yeah, so there was definitely an addiction. This could also be negative thoughts because you see this person's like in their thoughts and the devil's like pulling the strings. So it could have been his ego that got in the way. And now because he understands your connection now, I feel like now he's really wanting to make amends. Yeah, he wants to make the wrongs right. Seeing judgment at the bottom of the deck because now he's connected to his higher self and not the ego. And that basically he knows that he betrayed you. You know, Queen of Cups reverse is somebody that was not very in touch with their emotions and they did something to hurt you. And they ended up hurting themselves, okay? In this connection, the Hierophant, the bottom of the deck. So, wow. So why is harmony here? We got 2 cards. Okay, so we got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So what this tells me is that now he's wanting to balance out his thoughts, you know, not be stuck in his negative thoughts so that he'll be able to bring harmony to you, the feminine, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're an earth sign or maybe he's an earth sign, but either way, he's been thinking about you ever since you guys had the separation, okay? So look at this. World at the bottom of the deck. So he wants to travel to you. He wants to close out the cycle, just really make it right to have that harmony back in your connection because, you know, like I was saying earlier, he doesn't like not being able to talk to you. He really misses you. So let's see, why is distance here? Yeah, he misses the sunshine, the happiness that he felt with you. And when you guys are not together, he definitely feels that void, okay? You actually make him come alive. And so without you, he has like a cloudy day, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny because we're underneath illusions, like he can't see clearly because he doesn't have your light to shine down on him. Yeah, he sees you as this person that really sparked that desire in him to come alive. The Ace of Wands is, you know, when Spirit gives us a new beginning. So he misses you because he knows that you were a blessing to him, that he didn't really see it at the time. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is the Sun here? Oh, wow. We got the Wheel. Okay. So this is basically signifying that now karmic cycles are ending. You know, this distance allowed him to finally want to take that risk, okay? To finally start understanding your connection and understanding that he needs you in his life. The World card showed up again. Wow. So why is Mirror here? So he could be watching you, Page of Swords. We got somebody here that's learning. Maybe he's taking this time to learn about himself, you know, communicating. This is about communication. So I feel like on one hand, he wants to communicate with you, but then he doubts himself. He doesn't know, do you feel the same? So that's probably why he ends up spying on you, because he wants to know, you know, if you're by yourself, or like if you're moved on without him. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you know, this is somebody that can't take it anymore, that they're finally moving forward. So that's how he could be seeing you. Oh my gosh. Finally came out. The Ace of Wands with the Six of Wands. Yeah, he sees you in your power, that you're like taking on the world. All eyes are on you. You know, you're creating your own happiness. And he sees that. Whenever he spies, he just basically sees that. He knows that you are the one that he wants to have that success with. But he's also afraid, okay? And we also came into this lunar eclipse, which, you know, really brings things to light. So he's probably starting to acknowledge like his emotions, about how he's feeling. And it's really heavy. Okay, let's see, what is memories here, Spirit? Queen of Swords reversed. So he might be thinking back on a time when you said something to him that really hurt him. So that's why the memories are bittersweet, because he wants this connection to be alive again, but then a part of him holds on to the past too, where he felt like you were being very cutthroat with him. So that's what he keeps thinking about. And then we have the Three of Cups. So he wants to come back into this connection just to be able to really come together and celebrate and think about the happy times. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is Queen of Swords reversed here? Wow. Four of Swords reversed. So he knows that you were healing, okay, when he hurt you. So he knows that you're probably still healing, or you're about to come out of that healing mode. So that's why he's probably like, I'm not sure how it's going to go when he comes back to try to talk to you and ask you for that second chance. So he's going into hermit mode. Okay. Just really, sorry with that glare. Really going into introspection. Right now we're in Mercury retrograde, so that's the time that we start to reflect on what's going on with us and how we want to communicate and move towards the next steps. So that's what I feel like. I feel like he's trying to... Give me one more, Spirit. Just to... I got two, so that's too many. Give me one more. It's like he's not sure if you're like over the bad that happened in the past. Oh, look, and the world finally came. He doesn't know if it will be safe to travel to you. He doesn't know if you finally came out of the cycle. So that's part of the reason why it's keeping him, you know, from reviving this connection. Okay, why is sidetracked here? Delays. Look, Hermit finally came out. The Hermit. So, yeah, so he's basically aware now that he was distracted at the time, and it took him going within to really figure out that he was distracted, and he delayed himself from his own happiness. And yeah, he delayed himself with this Three of Cups, so he could have gone into another connection. Give me one more, Spirit. Yeah, he was very impulsive, Knight of Swords, and just ran away from the connection because he was distracted, and he probably was, you know, just doing his old habits where he would go from one connection to another. Because that's basically, you know, the devil's energy, just really operating out of his ego and not his higher self. Yeah, so usually the Strength card signifies being strong and restraining himself. He could have been struggling with wanting to restrain himself because of what he felt for you. But also the Strength card signifies lust, so that could have been the issue also. Then we got King of Pentacles. So also when I see this, I think about wearing a mask, so he wasn't really being able to be completely strong. Only half of him, right? He was distracted, he was conflicted, so that's why he took the direction that he took. Wow. So illusion. So when it comes to being unbalanced, he knew that he couldn't be balanced for you. Okay? Like he really, look at this. We got 3 of Wands. Really afraid to move forward, kind of like gun shy here. Like you see this girl, she's like wanting to ride the wave, and it seems to me like this person's hesitating, I feel like. Because they have the 2 of Wands here next to them, like they have that desire to jump ahead and do it. But then that 3rd one, it's like barely showing up compared to the other 2. That 3rd one is where the desire was not ready to be aligned with these other 2 to be able to move forward, I feel like. So it just wasn't time yet because this person was unbalanced. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is the Empress here? Oh, look, and the Strength card finally came out. Okay, so yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I feel like this person knew that they needed to be strong for you, but because they were unbalanced, they just couldn't go through with it because they didn't have that stability. They weren't able to give equally to you. There's 6 of Pentacles here. Okay. Yeah, now we have the 2 of Wands. So now they would like to do things differently next time around to be more balanced. Why is the Euphoria here, Spirit? Wow. The Hangman in reverse. So now this person is willing to let go so that they can move forward towards what makes them happy. Look at this. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is your commitment. This is like the marriage card also. To be able to come together and celebrate. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is the Hangman reverse? What is he letting go of? This one almost fell. That was the Ace of Swords, I believe. So he could be finally coming into the truth and not being clouded anymore in his judgment. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Wands came out again. So just really wanting to wait for the right time to be able to approach you. Because also the Hangman is about sacrifice and letting go. So he knows that he needs to change his lifestyle. If he's really wanting to settle down, like if he was somebody that was like a player type of energy, and now he wants to really have that second chance with you, he knows that he can't do that if he's not, you know, making some drastic changes. And look, we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So really needing to go within and access, you know, what his soul really wants him to do instead of going off of the ego. So yeah, he's working on that. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So why is infatuation here, Spirit? Look at this. We got the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like, and it also says here adoration. Oh, wow. And then we got secret admirer. Okay. So he's admiring you from afar because he adores you. He's starting to really admire you. Okay. That you've come a long way now that you're feeling really good on your own. He sees that you're really happy, and that makes him want to come back to you. And we did see the memories card here earlier, and now we got the 6 of Cups. So that's double confirmation that he is thinking about you and your connection, that he wants to reconcile. Give me one more, Spirit. Why is Six of Cups here? Okay, yeah. So he knows that he needs to balance himself, you know, with his masculine and feminine energies, the moon and the sun, to really let spirit guide him. Have that enlightenment. You see that light right on top of his head? Just really start looking at things from a different perspective and not be in conflict. Five of Wands. You know, reach for something that's more, you know, something that makes you come alive. This could also be working with other people that can help him, you know, get there. Because he could have been around people that were not helping him, that had different ulterior motives. So I feel like now he's starting to listen to himself. And when you listen to yourself and you love yourself, that's when you start really being more discerning about who you let into your life and who you listen to in your circle. So that's what I'm getting here. That now he's being a little bit more aware about who he surrounds himself with. Okay. All right. So let's get a message of love. Let's see what needs to come forward, Spirit. And then we'll wrap it up with some twin flame numbers. So yeah, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay. So we already know, we already see in this reading that he does want to come back. It's taking him, you know, introspecting, going into hermit mode to really start realizing, you know, the bigger picture, what really matters to him. And those things will take time before he's able to take action. But he is keeping an eye on you. He does miss you. And I feel like with this lunar cycle that we just went through, that's revealing a lot of things to him, because now he's starting to realize what he desires, you know, that he wants a new beginning, a second chance. He wants to have harmony in your connection. He acknowledges that he was sidetracked and clouded judgment when he went to another connection, if that's your situation. But at the same time, he's a little bit reserved because he doesn't know if you would reject him or if you would be willing to listen to him. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union, okay? Because this is a fated connection. You know, we got the wheel and the world. The wheel of fortune, that's basically saying this is fated, okay? This is a fated connection. You guys were meant to meet each other and then go through this distance so that you can learn your own lessons and then you can come back together. Okay. Oh my God. I am not making this up, you guys. I just said that this is a fated connection. Look, the fate card came out. This is a destined partnership. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look, healing. Bottom of the deck. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting, okay? Wow. Spirit is definitely speaking here in this message, you guys. I'm just reading the cards. Balance, okay? And we did see that earlier. He's wanting to find his own balance with the Temperance card. One person, and also the Six of Pentacles, one person is giving too much in this relationship, okay? So that's why he needed to find his balance so that he can find out what is it that he wants. And once he knows what he wants, then he can move forward. And just know this connection is protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay. All right. So let's get some angel numbers. Oh my God. Look at this. 888. Karmic cycles are now coming to a close. Allow all parties to absorb the necessary lessons for growth. Wow. I can't believe that. And look at this. Bottom of the deck. 111. Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. Okay. So I feel like this is what needed to happen in order for you guys to be able to learn your lessons and have different perspective. And now we got another 1111. Awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. This is huge, guys, because I myself have been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, especially these past few weeks since we've started having the eclipses. And I got one on Saturday that it literally made me cry. And I was fine, okay? And it was weird. Like right when I was thinking something, it just happened. And it just made me realize, just be patient, because it is gonna come. This is fated, okay? And I started crying because I just felt like anytime that I start to have like doubt, or like, you know, being human, that's what we are, we doubt our connection sometimes. Like, was this all in my head or whatever? Spirit somehow will always send you a sign. And it really moved me, that sign that it sent me, because Spirit knew that I would know it was from Spirit. And when I got that sign, I started crying. Wow, even thinking about it now makes me want to cry. But yeah, you guys, like, just trust, okay? Just trust Spirit, because your divine counterpart loves you, and he is going to come back, okay? So you just have to allow the lessons to take place, okay? Oh, I don't even know why I'm getting so emotional, but yeah, you know, we just had this lunar eclipse, and like it brings up a lot of emotions, you know? So yeah, I feel like your person's starting to awaken to your connection. They're starting to get signs, and that's what's going to guide him, you know, guide him to come back to you. That raven is flying, and he's following where it's going, because this distraction had to happen. This was destined to happen. Underneath that, bottom of the deck says 7111. Triggers brought on by your counterpart are necessary for the healing of past wounds and traumas. So I think, you know, it had to happen for you guys to be able to heal and be balanced. And we got 533. A change in scenery may help to clear the mind. A short trip or vacation may be helpful. So I know it's hard to get away right now with a lot of us having to be in quarantine, but I feel like, you know, even if you go outside and take a walk, you know, be in nature or go to the lake or something like that, that's going to really help you sort out your thoughts and really stay busy. And just trust that when the time is right, when the divine timing comes, your person's going to, you know, be able to reach out to you, gain that strength and courage to come back and bring you some clarity so that you guys can have your second chance, okay? I mean, the reading started with second chance, okay? And it ended with infatuation and euphoria. Okay? And reconciliation. Once the energies are healed and balanced. And he has a desire to move forward. Bottom of the deck. 101. Caring for your overall health. It's a necessary tool on your journey. Love yourself a little more today, okay? And that's beautiful, because Spirit is just saying, make sure that you're still taking care of yourself and not allow yourself to just be in these negative thoughts and energies. You know, don't lose hope, and, you know, don't stop living your life just because this person had to go a different direction. But eventually, this is a fated connection. This person will come back. And that when they do, you got to make sure that you're ready too, because otherwise you're going to go through another cycle. And we don't want that, right? So so anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and definitely share it also with other people, so that way they can hear this message, so that can help them too on their journey. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely do so. send me an email to bellagitanataro@gmail.com. And I will look forward to speaking with you guys soon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!